Charlotte Tilbury has officially rounded out the F1 Academy grid, and in addition to supporting their driver this season, they are also upping their commitment to not only F1 Academy, but the future of women in racing. This season, Charlotte Tilbury will be supporting driver Chloe Chong, and Chloe is actually an F1 Academy veteran. In 2023, she was the youngest driver to compete in F1 Academy, and while last year she did not compete in F1 Academy, she did compete in British F4. So with Chloe's return, they're not only getting a driver who's experienced in F1 Academy, but they're also getting a driver who has a little bit of experience in mixed grids. Chloe is a very promising young talent, and to be honest, I'm really excited to see her return to the grid. I was actually a little disappointed when we didn't see her in the lineup for last year. But in addition to supporting one driver as well as partnering with the entirety of F1 Academy, Charlotte Tilbury is now upping their game. They've now started a new initiative in partnership with F1 Academy called the Charlotte Tilbury Scholarship. This scholarship will support one girl's entry to the 2026 British Indoor Karting Championship. It will cover the cost of entry for the full season, participation in 13 competitions, and additional support through the Motorsport UK Girls Karting Academy. And in addition to all of that, on March 8th, which is International Women's Day, all of the online sales of Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray will go towards funding free karting sessions for young girls. Also, I was particularly happy to hear this because that is in fact the setting spray that I use every day. What I think is really exciting about this announcement is that we are hopefully seeing the beginning of sustainability in F1 Academy. F1 Academy has been referred to as a startup, and we're only 3 years into that startup existing. One of the things that we've seen in previous initiatives like the W Series is that funding for women in motorsports struggles to maintain. And what we are seeing with F1 Academy in particular is that brands are not only continuing to commit to the series, but they're also upping what they're willing to give in terms of development for the future. F1 Academy's goal is to get more women into the pipeline towards Formula One. And as many people have said, we need to continue to see that happen not only at the F1 Academy level, but at the karting level early on. And programs like Discover Your Drive have been aimed towards that. But it's also exciting to see partners like Charlotte Tilbury look at ways that they can also use their funding to help that mission. So with that being said, we officially have a locked-in grid for F1 Academy's 2025 season. And I'm curious how you guys feel about it. Who are you going to be rooting for when the lights go out in Shanghai?